mixed doubles is kind of like different than four-person curling. Like if the score's a little lopsided, you can kind of pick away at it a little bit. I mean, last night we really had to hope for a couple misses and make some really great shots. And we got down early just off of a few of our own misses and tightened up in the second half of the game. So we put more pressure on and kind of got lucky in the end, but a win's a win. So we'll take it.
Fact, like with a field this strong, and especially being in a pool that we're in, dropping your first two games puts you back right against the wall. So it gives us life. And Emma and I know, like, we're just right now, we're trying to pick up, re-pick up the strategy and learn how to curl again together. So it's a little bit of a learning adjustment, but definitely the win is huge for us because it gave us life.
I think it also just kind of shows us that we can make sure we keep the games close. We don't have to really make it all up in one end if we have a bad end. I think we were doing a little bit of that from the strategy standpoint. We took a few risks that hurt us that we didn't have to take, and we're able to come back anyway. So if we can just make sure we're within shooting distance and getting a few points back at a time instead of all in one end, then we're going to be a lot better out there. But we learned from a tough game and got a victory out of it. So yeah, definitely feeling like better about that.
I wouldn't say the mental exhaustion. It's more, like I said, the hardest thing about it is the fact that, Emma and I took 3 years off of curling mixed doubles together, and we've played sporadically throughout, but it's really learning the strategies that come with it. And it's like, the one thing with the Briars, you get into the tendency of when you come into mixed doubles is thinking that the strategy is the same. And luckily Emma had the wherewithal last night to be able to call some shots that I was wrong on. And it becomes more of a finesse game. And when you just come right off the Briar and, you watch a game like that was the final where it's just an up and down hitting game. There's nothing like that with mixed doubles. It's really just getting your rocks into the middle and creating good angles for yourself. So for me, it's just a learning process, just because I've taken so much time off of it. But like, it's fun. I wouldn't say mentally draining. It's more something that we're excited to play in because we now have it's another sport for me and Emma to be able to compete in.
Tyler's a good thrower, and he's been practicing as much as he can, and we're both pretty easygoing, so just gotta live and learn and be in the moment.
Oh yeah, I was doing statting too, so I kind of.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, for the Scotties, but I was isolating for the Briar. But yeah, I was scouting myself, and Shannon's been here every night, so it's been really good that way. And Shade's given me some good intel on the ice, and just so excited to be back on the ice. Absolutely. Even in the four-person game, my team likes to be really aggressive, and we're comfortable being aggressive because you need to do that to beat the big teams. So translates right over to mixed doubles, and we definitely want to keep our foot on the gas for the whole game. And it's very interesting out there, and you got to be pretty focused every shot.
We're both pretty competitive, so obviously we want to win. It's good to get those 2 wins under our belt because we know that we can do it, and just keep rolling with the shots.
Definitely a huge confidence boost, and we're going to need it against the next 4 teams that we're facing. They're very, very good, and we kind of got to not think about the names that we're playing because they're definitely very big names.
What are you at?
In the world did you talk about at the fourth end break?
I just told Brianne that I was going to start making more shots and leave her some easier ones, but I didn't leave her easier ones. I just left her with more shots.
Yeah. Actual shots, yeah. So.
Yeah. Wasn't much talk. Honestly, Al, there wasn't much talking. It was just kind of like we weren't playing poorly, but we missed a bunch by kind of this, and they made everything for the first 4 ends, and it was just kind of let's just keep trying to put rocks in good places, and hopefully we get a couple breaks. And last half we did.
I don't remember what happened in 7th.
Well, let me remind you.
Oh, and they take the guard. Yeah, that was good.
It was so long ago, Al.
I'm terrible with remembering. Yeah, it was good. We took our opportunity. It was a tough end, and they played well. But when we had that shot, we made it, and that's what you got to do, and just hope for the best. And we ended up getting a steal there, which was huge. That's it. There's all the teams are quality teams, and if you don't play well and they make good shots, you're going to be in trouble. And it's just kind of string together
5 good shots in an end, and then you're going to do well. You get a couple mistakes through the middle, and then you're either chasing or shaking early,
Yep.
which happened to us yesterday. So,
Yeah, been there.
I mean, I think for us, we started slow and we were able to build on that. Second half of the game, we played real well. We got to bring that into tomorrow's game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't know what to expect because I've never played before, but it has been different. It took me some getting used to, especially the first game. This second game felt a little better. It feels more natural, and getting to know Mark better too. It's really working, and so I hope we can carry that forward into our next game. But we're building up, so that's a good thing.
And Mark, as the KG veteran of mixed doubles that you are, I'll ask you the same question. Do you experienced? Does it still surprise you, some of the things that happen out there? I mean, you're going to see angles and shots that you probably just don't see on a regular basis.
Yeah, I don't think anything surprises me anymore now. Oh, we've been through so much that, when it happens, it's like, here we go again. It's just, yeah, you take it for what it's worth. You can't kind of dwell on mistakes. Like, I didn't play great in the first half and I missed a few rocks by less than an inch. And Brianne was like, you're throwing it well, just keep it going. And that's what you got to do. It's a short memory in mixed doubles, because if you dwell on it, you're going to be off the ice pretty quick.
Yeah. They were playing really well. We just had to just keep our angles. We were crossing our fingers a couple times, but yeah, it was a really good game. It was back and forth and lots of good shots made.
No. I mean, anybody can beat you in this format, and that team is here for a reason. They obviously won their province. They know what they're doing. And Val and I said after the game, we thought they played great. They made a ton of great draws. They had us in trouble a couple times. We made some good shots in the first end to get that 3 to kind of secure the lead, but they never went away. So I thought, we said that was a great test for us to get a full 8 ends in and have to make a lot of good shots, run backs, draws, bumps, hack waiters. So no, we're definitely not going to look ahead. We're going to take everybody, we're going to take everybody on the same and just try to make a ton of shots and hope it works out. Yeah, we're constantly learning, but I think it's come along pretty easy. Val's a very easy person to play with. Like we said yesterday, we speak a lot of the same language out there. So it's been very seamless. I've enjoyed every minute of it. And I think we're just going to keep getting better.
So
No, we haven't chatted about it too much. I think we were each just kind of focusing on our first couple games. But yeah, looking forward to playing her. She made some crazy highlight reel shots, so she can knock that off. But yeah, I think it'll be a good game. I think, yeah, it'll be fun. It's tough when you're playing your own teammate, because we've been rooting each other on, but still wanting to win ourselves. But yeah, I think it'll be a good game, and just see what happens.
Mark, maybe you'll have to do a little trash talking in the game to take the pressure off Val.
That's easy. We'll do that. We'll try to get in their kitchen early and see what happens. I'll just let Shannon know who I think the best player on their team is and see what happens. No, it'll be a great game. And we've played CHAELYNN before. I have in mixed doubles. He's a great mixed doubles player. So we know we have our work cut out for us, and it should be a good game.